In this video recording, I'm going to show what Vargas broker, Jaime Vargas, or these people has no license to make business in the state of New York. So I'm gonna start just to put this information. Okay, and now here we're gonna check Vargas. Juderk. I'm gonna put search. Okay, Vargas Juderk. You see in here very clear that this person, it is expired license since February 19, 2015. Okay, so we're gonna verify this again. As you can see, he has this license and is expired. Look at the address and everything. So what it means, this person is licensed and she has the right to have a sub-licensee, and doing business as a corporation. But she's the licensee and she can be sub-licensee from another company. So now we see the sub-licensee section, which only it is available to work if the license is active. So in this case, as you can see, this person cannot do business because it's the sub-licensee. Judy Vargas is sub-licensee of this licensee, which is expired. Now when you go here, as you can see, you understand, if you send money to any department, can be a glitch and can show him that is a license that is active. But what it means that is active, that doesn't mean that you can sell insurance. That means that you already paid for the renewal and at any point you have lied on the renewal application, stating that your license is active when really is not active. So what we have to check all the time, it is in the license. If the license is active and the corporation is active, then the corporation is active and can sell insurance. Active license, that doesn't mean that you can sell insurance. In order to sell insurance, it has to be a licensee, because this is just a sub-licensee. I just want to be clear that Judy Vargas Brokers Inc. cannot sell insurance. Judy Vargas Broker in February 2016 sold insurance, an in-system policy with CNA. We find out that they stole the money from the insurer and we make a complaint. And the people, when they found a complaint, they submit in June, months later, insurance workers' compensation to CNA. In the beginning, in February, they gave fake documents, making believe to the person that it was a policy, when in fact were fake documents. They never submit to CNA the policy. In June, when they find out, they issue a check and they return money to the customer. Marcos Peña Herrera has no license. Judy Brokers that has no license, and Judy Vargas Broker that doesn't have any authority to sell insurance, and is not an excuse to have a license active. A license active, that doesn't mean that they can sell insurance. By mistake, J.J. Farber issued a policy from CNA in June and they cancel flat. This is a real case of fraud, stealing money from an insured. And these people are unlicensed. So they stole money with no license to sell insurance. The only thing is, thanks God, that we were involved, and with the cooperation of J.J. Farber and Popular Brokers, Judy Vargas and Marco Peña Herrera, who is also an unlicensed insurance broker, you understand, they return the money to the people. So we have more cases of Judy Vargas and Marcos Peña Herrera doing the same thing, but these people are continue to do these illegal acts because no authority stopped them, even that they had the information. I believe there is a misunderstanding here, and I hope that can be fixed. So that's the reason that I have ended to put this thing on YouTube and send you the link, because it looks like nobody understands me. This is public data, and everybody has to know that it's fraud to sell insurance without a license. Being that a business have an active license, that does not mean that they can sell insurance. That means that if the principal, the licensee is licensed, then the sub-licensee can sell insurance. Any sub-licensee cannot sell insurance if the licensee is not has a valid license. Also, I have checked in the portal of New Jersey Insurance Department, and also Vargas doesn't have a license to sell in New Jersey, even that they did, but this is not the case related with James, Lenuat, and New York. I hope this is clear, and if somebody doesn't agree with me that this is being fraud, a clear case of fraud. People with no license stealing people money, making them believe that they have insurance. They give 8 and 11 pages, making them believe that this is some kind of policy with fake documents. People do that in February, collect the money. In June, they were scared that we found them. They tried to submit a CNA application, also once again without a license. When JJ Farber find out, cancel flat everything. So what else we need to know? The insured thanks to me, they don't have to pay a penalty, because if I had canceled the policy back in February and we found out that in June, July, they will be ending to pay 5 months of penalties. That will be around $30,000-$40,000. So if this is not a fraud, then these people we were supposed to pay a penalty of $30,000-$40,000 because they didn't pay the money from workers' compensation from Wesco. So if they don't pay from Wesco and I cancel flat, and in February, then we'll end up with no insurance, and now that we are also almost in February, will be around $100,000. That I believe these people shouldn't be paid because they have been fraud. If anything, you can call me 917-763-3507, or you can contact me by my email. You can contact JJ Farber, you can contact Diana. Once again, and I strongly believe this is a very clear case of a criminal activity fraud in the state of New York. Thank you.